actually help prevent and slow kidney disease. So that's one of the reasons I really love Romania. A mushroom, and it's a fungus that actually grows on the back of a caterpillar, which does. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Kidney Coach YouTube channel. I am naturopath Fiona Chin, co-founder of Kygenesis and of the Kidney Disease Solution. And today I wanted to do a video about treating kidney disease in our family, furry friends, and our pets in cats and dogs. So let's have a look at some of the things that you could do to treat your pet if they've been diagnosed with kidney disease. Now, there are some great herbal medicines, and now we're getting to the exciting part. So if you're really committed to helping your pet live their best life, there is some really great herbal medicines out there that are actually very safe for dogs and cats to take. And I've waded right through all of this research, and I think I mentioned earlier, Ruby, my previous Doberman who passed away at the end of last year, she was on lots of herbal medicine and things like that. So there are plenty of herbs that you can use that are very, very safe for pets. So some of the top ones that I would recommend is Rehmannia. So Rehmannia is a Chinese herb, and it's been shown to be capable of slowing down and actually even halting the progression of kidney disease. So this herb specifically targets the kidneys, and it's great for we talk about mode of action. So some of his actions is it's kidney protecting. It stops problematic bleeding. It's an anti-inflammatory herb, balances the immune system. It's great for pets that have gotten older and maybe quite tired all the time. So if your pet is lethargic, it's what we call an adaptogenic herb as well. So it helps them cope with stress. You know, if you've got a pet that's anxious or stressed all the time. Rehmannia has been shown in studies to be what we call kidney protective, and it does that via a few ways. It's very powerful antioxidant, and it's anti-inflammatory. And then it also helps to protect the kidneys from damage by inhibiting the expression of angiotensin II. And that's involved in the accumulation of specific proteins which actually contribute to the scarring and inflammation of the kidneys. So a really great herb. And Rehmannia also increases blood flow to the kidneys. So I spoke earlier that anything that decreases blood flow to the kidneys is going to contribute to kidney disease, and anything that improves blood flow to the kidneys will actually help prevent and slow kidney disease. So that's one of the reasons I really love Rehmannia. Astragalus, another very safe herb for both cats and dogs, is great to reduce protein loss in the urine. So if you have done a urinalysis on your pet and they've got lots of protein in the urine, astragalus is a great one to think about. It improves albumin levels. It lowers blood pressure. It actually prevents hypertensive kidney damage. So that's kidneys that are damaged by a pet with high blood pressure. Astragalus, like Rehmannia, increases the red blood cell production and hemoglobin levels. So it's great for anemia. And again, it's great for your pet's immune system, reducing risk of infection and things like that. And it's another herb like Rehmannia that helps your pet cope with stress. So again, if you've got a pet that's really prone to being stressed, astragalus is a great herb to use as well. Cordyceps is another one. So cordyceps is a mushroom, and it's a fungus that actually grows on the back of a caterpillar, which does freak some people out, but it's got a very specific history and use in chronic kidney disease. Studies show that it's got the ability to significantly decrease serum creatinine levels and increase creatinine clearance. It also reduces the loss of protein in the urine. And just like astragalus, it will increase hemoglobin levels. So a really great one. It's very, very good too if your pet is lethargic again. So the major actions of cordyceps is anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and antifibrotic, which again is really great. It also does regulate blood sugar levels. So if you've got a pet with diabetes, cordyceps is definitely one I'd be thinking about. And then the last herb, you don't commonly see it in any of the pre-made formulas for pets. So again, if you head to our website, and I'll put it in the show notes, there's a couple of formulas that you can buy that are kidney formulas for pets that have been pre-made. And they have cordyceps, astragalus, Rehmannia in there, and a few other bits and pieces. They don't have danshen. But danshen is such a powerhouse when it comes to the kidneys. And I went right through the research, and it's safe for both cats and dogs. And the reason that I really like danshen is it protects the kidneys. It actually helps heal scarring. So part of what kidney damage is scarring to kidney tissue. And so one of the things that danshen does is reduces that and helps heal the scarring. So that will improve kidney function. It lowers blood pressure. It's a very big heart tonic, so very good if your pet has any cardiovascular linked diseases, things like dissecting cardiomyopathies in our Dobermans or in our bigger bred dogs, or if your cat has any cardiovascular high blood pressure, things like that. It is also antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-cancer, and improves blood flow. So one of the main reasons that I like Dan Shen, as I mentioned, it's its ability to protect the kidneys from damage. So actual animal studies, so these studies were done in animals, and this is actually when it's great to have animal studies because we're talking about animals here. And it's been shown that Dan Shen prevented kidney injury from everything from contrast dyes all the way up to antibiotics, to iron overload and high uric acid levels. So Dan Shen's a great herb. So the other thing is if your pet gets poisoned, and so I had a friend whose Doberman got poisoned and they passed away, Dan Shen is very specific for acute kidney injury. So if you have a pet that's poisoned and they go into acute renal failure, getting Dan Shen into them in quite a decent dose quite quickly may actually help the animal recover from acute kidney disease. And what it does is it protects the renal tubules from damage and it reduces inflammation. So again, if your pet was diagnosed with acute kidney failure due to things like poisoning or medication, getting them straight onto Dan Shen quite quickly in high doses may actually save your pet's life. Again, all those 4 herbs I've gone right through, very safe to use, and I've got research on that. If you're a bit unsure and your vet's unsure about that, on the website under that treating kidney disease in pets. And then there's a link to a couple of formulas. I hope that you found it useful. If you did, give us a like. Remember to hit subscribe so you'll get notified anytime we put out new content. And if you have a comment or need some specific help, chuck it in the comment section below. I'm always looking at the comments and I will promise to get back to you. Have a beautiful day. Thanks again for being part of our kidney community. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.